in your life.
Good Saturday morning. I'm KHOU meteorologist Kim Castro. Have you stepped outside yet? What did it feel like? If you haven't, let me tell you, the air is thick. Humidity has pumped in. In fact, that coupled with the added cloud cover overnight hasn't dipped our temperatures below 70 degrees, and that's area wide. Right now, 75 degrees in Huntsville. Tomball, Bush, you're sitting at 75 too. 76 for Hobby. Good morning to you. Angleton, you're at 76, 72 for Palacios. That's a cool point, not cool at all. In fact, temperatures are up about 5 to 10 degrees above where they were at this exact same time yesterday. Livingston a little bit warmer even, 12 degrees above yesterday's temperature, 12 degrees above that in Cleveland as well. Tomball, you're up 7 degrees. Katy, you're up 4. Sugar Land, you're up 4 too. And these southerly wind particles really tell the story. We've been pumping in quite a bit of moisture overnight, and the dew points are in the low 70s. That's a marker where we start to get in that summer muggy type feel. That south breeze will continue for today. Your headline for today is going to be warm, it's going to be muggy, and it's going to be a little bit on the breezy side. So make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day. You are certainly going to work up a little bit of a sweat if you're planning any outdoor activities. Now, dew points starting to line up with the actual air temperature means saturation's taking place. That condensation means that thick deck of clouds starting to reach the ground. We're seeing a couple of areas with a little bit of reduced visibility, nothing too dense, but some patchy fog that we're dealing with this morning. That's especially true in Conroe. If you're headed from Tomball to Sugar Land, that area in yellow means visibility is reduced to maybe a mile or so. 8-mile visibility in Sugar Land in the clear, 7-mile visibility in Houston, you're in the clear too. But certainly when you wake up, you might see a little dew, a little bit of some mist out there. 6-mile visibility in Tomball, Hobby, Pearland, no issues. But just know, while you're commuting, you might run into a little bit of that haze out there from all the moisture that has been filtering in. The added cloud cover is going to stick around for the morning, but we'll see a peak of sunshine by the afternoon. That southerly flow sticks around throughout the day. And because of that, we do hold on to about a 10% chance to see some of that moisture bring us a sprinkle. No showers, no washout, nothing of the sort, but definitely plenty of moisture out there to at least feel some of that wrung out in the form of some drizzle throughout the morning and into the afternoon. We'll go from the upper 70s at 10 o'clock into the low 80s quickly. 80 degrees is average for this time of year. We'll push right about 10 degrees above that with a high of 88, 87 by the 4 o'clock hour. Current dew points in the low 70s like we talked about, so the air is definitely saturated, and that's going to give us a muggy feel for today and into tomorrow. Dew points in the 60s tomorrow, feels humid. Today feels summer muggy like we talked about, but notice there is a little bit of relief on the way. We've got a front that's going to push through tomorrow night into Monday. I will mention that we'll also ramp up some of those rain chances, but the Easter forecast looks pretty good, at least for the majority of the day. I know lots of our activities are going to be centered in the morning and the early afternoon, and you should be good to go there. So as you're headed to church, it's going to feel muggy. Maybe dress in some light layers, loose-fitted clothing, so you can allow your body to sweat and not overheat. That's very important when we feel the moisture added in with the temperatures that are climbing. 73 degrees at 8 o'clock. We'll push into the mid-80s by the lunch hour. Plenty of cloud cover sticking around for the day. And then by 4 o'clock, as a frontal boundary pushes closer to us, we will see the potential for some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, and we'll see those temperatures hold steady in the upper 80s, perhaps some spots scraping 90 degrees. Let's walk you through future track to show you the potential for that little sprinkle. 2 o'clock is where the models are showing a little light green, nothing that is going to hamper any plans, but you know what? At this point, with all the moisture out there, you don't even need to worry about the hair ladies because the moisture is already ruining that for us. The sprinkle shouldn't aggravate things any worse. All right, as we progress through time, that's where the frontal boundary starts to push in. So Sunday, I'm thinking 4, 5 o'clock. That's when we start to ramp up those rain chances. I'm thinking about a 30%. You'll notice 30% of the viewing area could see a little bit of that moisture. That's a reminder. By the way, when we put a 10 or a 20 or a 60 or an 80%, it doesn't mean the likelihood of the rain happening. It means the coverage. So if we've got a 10% chance today, it means 10% of us will feel that sprinkle. The rest of us should stay dry. If I ramp it up to 30% for tomorrow, that means that 30% of the viewing area could see a little bit of that moisture. Otherwise, a lot of us will stay dry. Rain chances kick up certainly Sunday night into Monday. That's when we see that front push through the area. But then behind it, we will get some very nice relief. Temperatures will scale back a little bit, but more importantly, we're going to wash out or push out that moisture. We'll see the return of a northerly breeze, and that will make things much more comfortable. We'll drop the humidity. We want the moisture because we want the pollen levels to go down. Good news though, O count has been shaved by half. We were at 1,000 and now we've dropped it down into the 500s. Still high, but it's some relief and we could certainly use it. The next highest count, sycamore 36, cedars at 24. Grasses are also high, moderate amounts of weeds and moderate mold spores. Let me walk you through the temperature change as we see that front push through. So before the front, warm and humid. Remember, we had a front that was a warm front push through yesterday, so that ramped up humidity, ramped up temperatures. We'll get close to 90 degrees for Easter Sunday. So I know the kiddos are going to be munching on those chocolate bunnies, the cream-filled eggs, the Peeps, all of the goodies, which is make sure you sneak in a little water in between so they stay nice and hydrated. 30% chance to see the moisture. That's going to ramp up by the late afternoon, early evening, and then the best chance for area-wide showers will happen overnight. And that's some good news. The timing of that is great because the majority of the moisture looking to come in overnight, it means we'll miss it for Easter Sunday and we'll miss it for the home opener. So by the time the Astros take it up at the juice box, we are going to see those temperatures falling a little bit, the dew points feeling much more comfortable, so you won't be dealing with too much humidity out there. And then we'll see the low 80s stick around with us through Wednesday. We're tracking another potential for some showers come the middle of the week, but the good thing is that temperatures are going to stay in the low 80s, and that's really in line with where we should be for this time of year. So we get a taste of summer with the warmth and humidity this weekend, but we will see some relief on the way. We are live here on the KHOU 11 Morning News at 9 o'clock with Lauren Tallarico. I will see you then. Otherwise, have a wonderful Easter weekend.